Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, when we're exploring watches that tell stories, not just the time. Today I've got something intriguing, the Swan Edgar Horizon, a British design automatic that mixes wartime history, cliffside inspiration and some serious microbrand ambition. We'll look at the brand's background, the specs, how it wears, the dial options and wherever it's actually worth the money. Let's dive in, or at least wade in, since it's only water resistance to 50 meters. Swan Edgar might sound like an old British institution, and technically it was. The name comes from a famous London department store that stood on Piccadilly Circus in the 800s. The modern watch brand revives that heritage, founded by James Fields, inspired by his father's passion for classic British design. They don't have centuries of horological history like, let's say, Longines or Omega, but they do lean hard onto British storytelling, maritime cues, RAF motifs, and a bit of nostalgic charm. The Horizon collection is their latest and most refined release, meant to show what the brand can do when it dials down the flash and goes for elegance. If you're imagining a timepiece that's as patriotic as a cup of tea on the white cliffs of Dover, the Horizon's design is inspired by two things: the white cliffs of Dover and the RAF sector clocks used during the Battle of Britain. The first part shows up in a dial texture, especially in a mineral massue version, which uses a thin sheet of real quartz stone to mimic the cliff's pale glow. The second inspiration, the sector clock, comes through in subtle color cues. The red, yellow and blue markings on the date wheel and the hands. It's all very British, elegant, a bit romantic, and with just enough historical notes to make you feel smarter for noticing. Now, if only the watch could play Churchill's speech on command, that'd be next level immersion. Let's talk about the specs. The Horizon comes in 39.5mm stainless steel case, polished to a mirror finish, with a double dome sapphire crystal and 50 meters of water resistance. Perfect for rain, not for deep sea diving. It's powered by the Miyota 1915 automatic, a 24-jewel, 28,800 VPH movement with about 42 hours of power reserve. Reliable, accurate and easy to service. Not exotic, but a proven workhorse. The case thickness is a healthy 11.3mm. Lug to lug measures around 47.7mm, making it comfortable size for most wrists. Around the back there is a screw-down case back featuring a beautifully engraved outline of the white cliffs of Dover. A lovely touch you probably show off to anyone who stands still for more than 5 seconds. The strap is Italian sweat leather, fitted flush with the case, which gives it a tailored modern look. And yes, there's a triangle 18-karat gold-plated marker at 12 o'clock, because why not? British flair. On the wrist, the Horizon feels refined, not too heavy, not too light, just right. The proportions are sweet spot territory, almost 40mm, with a nice curve that hugs the wrist. It slides under a cuff easily, and the sweat strap feels subtle from the day one. Legibility is solid, thanks to the sapphire crystal and anti-reflective coating, though the white quartz dial version can be a bit tricky in direct sunlight, since the hands blend into the bright surface. Still, the polished markers catch the light beautifully, and it's easy enough to read once you angle it right. It's definitely more boardroom than beach, but it's comfortable enough for all day wear. And yes, I did check, it doesn't make you speak with a British accent when you put it on. Sadly. There are two dial versions of the Horizon, and they couldn't feel more different. First, the mineral massue. This one uses a natural quartz stone dial over a deep black base layer called massue black, which absorbs 99% of visible light. The result? A floating, misty white dial that looks like clouds drifting over a black sea. Then there's a blue enamel version, a fume-style dial, clean-fired in Switzerland using bare lacquer enamel. It fades from a soft ocean blue at the center to the midnight at the edges. It's the more dramatic of the two, and paired with a red-tipped second hand, it really pops. Personally, I say the blue enamel feels like a statement piece, while the mineral massue whispers its sophistication. Pick your personality, poet or pilot. The Horizon is priced at £795 or around 950 USD and limited to 300 pieces in total. Early buyers even get a custom Horizon launch coin, because who doesn't love a good collectible coin to go with their collectible watch? Each piece is hand assembled and regulated in the UK by Horologium, which adds to the value story. For under £1,000, you're getting a sapphire crystal, natural stone or enamel dial, and one of the better Japanese automatics out there. Yes, it's not Swiss made or 200 meters water resistant, but it's not pretending to be a dive watch either. It's for someone who wants character and craft, not just specs. So, what's the verdict? The Swan Edgar Horizon delivers a thoughtful design, solid build quality and a healthy dose of British storytelling. It's elegant, it's limited and it stands out the crowd microbrand scene without shouting for attention. Sure, the movement is not in-house and you won't be diving to Atlantis with it, but that's not the point. It's confident, well-designed, everyday watch with a soul, and that's rarer than it sounds. On my unofficial enthusiast scale, I'll give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Maybe higher if you appreciate the artistry behind those dials. If you're into the understated luxury and British charm, the Horizon might just be your next daily companion. So that's my take on the Swan Edgar Horizon. Let me know in the comments which one you choose, the bold blue or the subtle stone. If you enjoyed the review, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the future episodes. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sharp, stay timeless.